P3 in race 2, you were following Grand Force there. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was a good race really. A bit of damage limitation, I think. That was pretty much the ideal situation really. It's so difficult to overtake around here, I think if we'd have been in front, we'd have stayed there, and if we'd have been second, we'd have stayed there, and in third it's the same, we're just kind of all following each other around. Time management's I think here, and but yeah, no, it's a good race.
And is it so difficult to overtake? How important is the start and getting off the line?
Crucial, yeah, as Lebanon saw, that's how he won the race really. Got a good start off, and a good move around the outside into Mikes and Beckett's, and yeah, that's what got him it. I'd have wished I'd done the same. If I was on the front row, I think my start would have got me there as well, but yeah, it's all about qualifying.
And of course the reverse screw later on, what's the plan for that?
Get as many positions as possible. It's never easy, but yeah, I think staying clean as well is important. Try and not have a repeat of Alton, but we'll see.
P6 in the reverse grid race, that better than before?
Definitely, yeah. It's strange that my best result was from a reverse grid race where I was starting P12, but yeah, I'm pleased with it. I was back to P15 on lap 1. Oh, we just got to ban it. But yeah, I didn't have a great start. I dropped back to like P15 or so, but managed to fight my way back up and ended with a fairly decent result, and usually one of the fastest on track, so yeah, I'm pleased.
And what lessons did you learn from the weekend that you can take into Donington?
It's a lot of lessons with setup. We've made some really good strides in terms of how the car feels, so I'm really pleased about that. But in terms of personal lessons, don't be too aggressive on lap 1. I managed to get some good places after lap 1, which is a bit unusual. But yeah, I think just keep a cool head and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pleased.
And what's the car like to set up? Is there quite a narrow window?
It changes from track to track, and it changes a lot on conditions, but yeah, it's a moving target what we're trying to set it up for, because obviously in England you can get any weather, any temperature, so it's a bit difficult, but we're definitely making strides in the right direction, which I'm pleased about.
And of course Donington next week, next time out. You drove the national circuit there last year in F4, but how much are you looking forward to tackling the Grand Prix circuit there? I'm
very, very excited. It was one of my favourite tracks in F4, and I was quite quick on there, so I've got high hopes going into the weekend. We know that the pace is good, as we've demonstrated, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Is the car difficult to set up?
No, it's pretty simple. I mean, you've obviously got variation in setups up and down the grid, but the team do a fantastic job, and whenever I make a request, they do absolutely everything they can to match it, so really grateful for them.
And of course Donington next time out, you looking forward to that?
For sure, yeah, it's the team's home circuit, and I've done most of my testing there on the national circuit, so I'll have to learn the GP track for basically the first time, but should be good fun.
Yeah, definitely a step forward from yesterday. I think that yesterday wasn't the greatest, but we've made some changes on the car overnight, and it's definitely helped performance wise, so we're going in the right direction, which is the main thing. But yeah, it was I was kind of on my own the whole race, catching Bennett at the end, which was good, but unfortunately didn't have enough laps. But yeah, it is what it is, and reverse grid race now.
Is it tricky to follow around here, of course, with the high speed corners?
Yeah, it is, especially turn 1. That's probably the worst corner, turn 1 and turn 7, just because the speed that you're going around the corners. But yeah, it's more difficult than other tracks. Yeah.
You said yesterday about making some small tweaks to the car. Did you manage to fix those today?
Yeah, for sure. The car did feel good. I think you see here the tyre was just a bit just destroyed it. Lost a tyre deg at the earlier on when I was really staying close to Voisin to try and keep with him. He was destroying my tyre, so yeah, that's why I dropped away a bit. So yeah, I think we made the tweaks, but obviously it's too late. It's all about quali. So but of course it was good for the race.
And how damaging is the dirty air for the tyres?
Oh, really damaging. I don't know if you want to get like a close-up on here, but yeah, it's really, as you can see, it's quite badly grained. If you're in the dirty air, especially right behind someone, it's you use a lot more of the tyres, and these tyres, they have a peak and they don't have a lot of life. So once you go through that layer, that's it. You got a lot less grip. So yeah, that was just a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is.